had to have a follow-up phone call with Mr. Media. I know, I was in my feminine, trying to understand it all. Should have been in my masculine, and just walked away. Anyway, it gave me some clarity because, as I said in my last post, I had no clue what was going on in his head. So I did reach out to him and ask him just to try to explain exactly what he was thinking leading up to it. Because I really don't believe that he is disloyal, even though he loaded up the app. I just think there's more to it. So he said to me yesterday, he said, actually, the last few days I've been feeling really inadequate. And I said, how? How so? What do you mean? He said, you're a beautiful woman. You've got such great friends. You've got such a full life. He said, it can make me feel a little bit insecure. And I said, okay. And then the next part of the conversation was, you're also financially secure, which makes me feel inadequate. And I thought, here we go. That is very different to what we spoke about when we first met. He indicated that he wanted a financially independent woman so that he didn't risk losing his wealth. I expressed the same thing. I said, it's great that we're on par so that we both understand that we've worked really hard to get to where we are. We're both very proud of what we've achieved and we don't want anyone to take that from us. So that was a conversation very early on, that we were both respectful of each other's financial positions and we would never mess with that. Anyway, so he just said, you know, you're probably going to Italy next week for a work trip. I just can't factor that into my finances at the moment. And if I was going to come with you, I would want to pay, and I just feel like I'm going to let you down in the future. And I said to him, this is so not a unique conversation. I hear this every time. Men, you're so confusing. You want us to be financially secure so we don't take your money and we're not a gold digger. But then when we are financially secure, it threatens you and emasculates you and makes you feel inadequate and insecure. What are we supposed to do? I don't get it. They want us to be independent, but they want us to be helpless. I'm finding that is a really tricky space to be. You're either too much or too little. And as I've said in other posts, it's a Goldilocks syndrome. Like, you just need to be just right. Anyway, the good thing is that it did make a little bit more sense. So it was all about him. He went on the apps because he wanted validation, because he was feeling insecure, because I'm secure. Guys, you're really making this difficult for women to date. Like, get out of your own heads. Just be proud of secure women and not be threatened by them. We're not here to threaten you. We're here to actually encourage and be supportive and loyal and loving. And for some reason, that threatens the men. Anyway, what are we supposed to be? Less successful to make the men feel better? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's given me some clarity. It's nothing new, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. Okay, be right back. Going to book my first class flight to Italy. Jokes.